Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another game brought to you by Alucard. And today we've got a Grandmaster match, I repeat, a Grandmaster match with AcerNerchio as our Zerg player, bottom right, blue. And then top left we've got MAdel, Protoss player. Both players Grandmaster and really excited. Nerchio, I really wish I had player information, I do not, but I know I've seen him in a lot of games, a lot of tournaments, and I know Nerchio is good. And Adele, I'm not too familiar with, so this will be interesting. But I do know Adele is a Grandmaster, as Gamer Replays says so. That's where I get these awesome replays. And I can post more of my own replays too of Alucard, if you want to see me play and sort of see my go through from platinum to diamond, diamond to master, you know, kind of a progression, if you will. Yeah. So right now both players just droning up, very traditional builds here. I like the pylon placement right here. It's a little different. Usually Protoss players will put their pylon right there. This one's a little bit closer to here. This will allow them to wall off. Ooh, that's really cool. I gotta start doing that. Look at that, wall off. So that when Zerglings come by, or if they come by. Yeah, this is really interesting. Actually, this is different. I just realized this. Instead of Forge fast expanding, Adele is just going with one base, kind of putting everything really close to prevent lings from surrounding him. That's really cool. I'm wondering how Nerchio is going to react to that. Is he going to send out a bunch of lings and try to stop this this base from being made? Is it going to change Nerchio's build in some way? I mean, everything you do in this game should react to what your opponent's doing, right? But sometimes you just have to make stuff. You don't know what's going on. And to give you an example of that is, say you have like 500 gas, 500 minerals, and you have not scouted your opponent, or your scout is really far away from your opponent. If you don't spend that money, that could mean GG. If your opponent just comes in and spends all his money, his or her money, and goes right to your base without you spending all your money, yeah, that's how you can lose games too, is if you just don't spend your money. Sometimes you just have to make stuff. I mean, at the beginning, that's exactly what you're doing. Mid-late game, you should be scouting and reacting to what your opponent is doing, but also making things that support your composition. So you're not going to go for all lots because they're not good against air units or higher tier units. So you're going to make Colossi, you're going to make Ultras, you're going to make Broodlords, you're going to make the works. There's a reason for why Blizzard made this there. And I think it's because players used to pylon block. They put pylon there, and then players could not expand. It's like Nerchio wouldn't be able to get to a second if our Protoss player had put a couple pylons right there. So, kind of interesting. Oh, some Zerglings. Just a couple. What I really like about Nerchio is he just makes the bare minimum amount of army he needs to. 2 lings. Some players would probably make 4 lings for scouting, just to grab all the towers and some more scout, which is really cool. I like how he just makes 2 though, because he's able to scout everything right there, so there's no need to scout anything else. Now it's interesting. This isn't a fast expand, so that kind of puts Adele a little behind economically, just because Adele didn't get that up fast as he might have liked to. What are these? More drones I can see right here. Ah, going for some Stargate action. That's cool. How Stargates do against Spore Crawlers, not very well, but as long as Nerchio doesn't make a Spore Crawler, Adele should be just fine. Taking down the rocks. Is this a complete wall off? I think so. I want to make a pylon. Oh, it won't let me. Okay. What's nice is they'll let me assume control. I forgot exactly where that is. There's a way you can do it. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. We're gonna watch this match here. No cannons. This is really cool. The cannons are the sentries, the tickle cannons. Has that much information. Ouch. Going for the third because Nerchio spotted the second. Nerchio is always going to want to be one base ahead. As a Zerg player, you always want to be one base ahead. Take some rocks out. Very nice placement with the Overlord. It's going to see any drops, any Warp Prism action. Stargate. Oh, it's going to see it. It's going to see it. It's going to see. Oh, yep, he sees it. Nerchio sees it. Okay. Here comes the Oracle, but it has been spotted. Oh, yeah, you don't want to be by that thing. Good try, good luck, run. Oh, and here come the Lings, just swarming in. Lots and lots of Lings. And why did Nerchio make so many Lings? Probably because those rocks are being broken down. Here's a Spore Crawler, the Queen in placement. I mean, Queens are so good. You need basically 2 of these to do any sort of real damage to your opponent. And with a Spore Crawler at each base, I mean, it's pretty much useless. Hallucinated Phoenix from the Sentry. Gonna get some good scouting information with that. These Lings are meant to prevent a third from MAdel. And it looks like, oh, the army has been out. Force Field. This is really cool. Just retreating all the way back. At the Overlord. Yep. Breaking the rocks down. Oh! He's at the front. Yeah, they gotta run back. What's this? Another Oracle. Hallucinated Phoenix. I think Dell knows what's up. Gonna need to expand. It's a lot of Lings, right? But these will be throwaway Lings too. They're just to prevent this third base and to sort of prevent this army from doing anything. Ouch. Cancel the base. That's no, it's not 400. I think it's just 300. 100 minerals lost. But then all the time of production too, that's not being utilized there. Oh, the army's growing. We're gonna have to react. Oh, robotics base coming out, so we're gonna see some Colossi to fight off the Hydras, which is a perfect counter to this kind of setup. Colossi. Or no, that's not the best. But at least I got the scouting information. Hydras are coming my way. What am I gonna do? Adele is saying. Lots of creep spread, or Overlord creep spread. No, not so much focused on the creep tumors as much. I know some Zerg players play with creep tumors, some don't as much, so Nerchio right now is not. Cannons, some defense, static defense. Been really cool to see Adele not make any cannons this whole game, to see if Adele could maybe pull that off. Banelings, woohoo! We need some roaches to stop the Colossi. Where are your roaches, Nerchio? I suppose you don't see any Colossi, so you're just gonna do your thing right now. Oh, and then you're choked off. Now you're forced to fight this. Oh, run, mods! Oh, and now you see the Colossi. Now you need to pull back. Yeah, you need to pull back. What are you doing? You're losing Lings. Ah! Call yourself a Grandmaster. Oh. Love this. Not stopping the attack, just going in. Oh no! Lings are in the main. Going for the workers. Workers attacking the Lings. Going for the third. Oh no! Photon overcharge on the Nexus, taking out Lings, but definitely not going to take him out fast enough. Surprised he doesn't just stay there and clean up the probes. And still, look at this. Look at all these probes. Let's check out the units tab. 43 workers, 67 workers. Holy cow, that's a lot more. That's a lot of aggression. Now it looks as though AcerNerchio has to pretty much go all in at this point if AcerNerchio doesn't want to get snowballed late game. That's what's going to happen if AcerNerchio can't make something happen here. Woo! 3 Colossi, a Void Ray, and a bunch of sentries. We have some pretty good force fields for this to work. Oh no! And the Corruptors are out. They've reacted to the Colossi. These weren't made. I think AcerNerchio would have had a chance, but now AcerNerchio's forced to retreat. AcerNerchio will not be able to fight this. Oh man, just lost the Colossi. He's gonna lose another one now too. This is pretty much GG, I think. Well, AcerNerchio did play AcerNerchio. I mean, one of the best Zerg players of all time, right? Oh man, didn't even make roaches. Went straight for Hydra. Maybe this match isn't over. Oh man, 3 Colossi are out of the game. Force field's going down, preventing the Hydras from moving on in. Attacks left and right. Stalker Sentry. Lot. Zealot. Lings just keep swarming in. Taking out all the gateway units. Colossi. A Colossus is trying to take out all the Lings, but it's being harassed by the Corruptor. Void Ray's taken out. Void Ray got taken out by the, I guess it was the Hydra and Corruptor. Double Robo, make Colossi, trying to make something happen here, but Lings and more Hydras keep swarming on in. The aggression just doesn't seem to stop from AcerNerchio. Non-stop aggression. AcerNerchio swarming on in. His Hydra composition and his Corruptor composition. Backing off from the Colossi. Oh, and there's the GG WP. Well played. I think AcerNerchio had some fun in this game. Woo! Big ball. Had 4 bases at one point too. Did he make a? Yeah, he did make a proxy hatch too. So, why did AcerNerchio lose? What could AcerNerchio have done differently in this game? Well, let's see. AcerNerchio did not forge fast expands, so got the first base out a little bit later. I do congratulate AcerNerchio for trying out something different though, not walling off, just kind of making, well, it did kind of like a more enclosed wall off, right? That was pretty cool to see. Let's see, what else could AcerNerchio have done differently? I don't really know. Let's see. Let's go back a little bit. Fast forward. Oh, now I remember. It was when all the links streamed in and they took out all the workers. AcerNerchio had stopped that streaming right here. Whoops, not right there. There was a big stream of workers that came in, or lings that came in, and just took out a third of all the workers that AcerNerchio had. So that was hard, because that really hurt the economy. On top of that, this base kept getting denied. Could never establish this base because of all the lings that were coming out. If he had made earlier Colossi, or had made, just earlier Colossi would have really done wonders on that part. Maybe with an extra cannon or two. I mean, pretty much need cannons as a Protoss player against Zerg players, because otherwise this will happen. You will lose workers. Yeah, just be forced to remax. And you'll have to go for an all-in attack, and then as soon as you retreat after that all-in, it is over. It was over. Forced to cancel this base, and took out a bunch of workers. That was huge. So Protoss players, make your cannons, do your forge fast expands, and get your death ball going, or else this will happen. Hope you guys like the game. As always, please subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.